The following review contains spoilers for Spider-Man No Way Home. If you would like a spoiler-free review, that video will be linked in the description below. Ready? Spoiler time. Welcome back to the Midnight Who Show, and this is a spoiler review of Spider-Man No Way Home. This film starts right after Peter Parker's identity is revealed to the entire world, and we really get to see how this affects Peter. And it's not just him that's being affected by this. His entire friends, his family, their lives are now changed. And we see the consequences. Like the school they want to get into won't admit them. And Peter starts to realize that he's got to do something to change this. And that leads into Doctor Strange. But we'll get to that in just a little second. Because in this early part of the film, which I thought was really good, because we get to see even, Peter's school life is affected, how the teachers are reacting. We get a cameo from Matt Murdock, yes, Daredevil, and it's Charlie Cox, from the Netflix series. That was such a great cameo, and I really liked how he just caught the brick and said, I'm a really great lawyer. I'm a really good lawyer. And I'm like, how did you do that? Great scene. Now, of course, the spell that Peter got from Doctor Strange kind of gets a little messed up when Peter wants the closest people he knows to still know who he is. And this leads to visitors from the multiverse. That was so cool. The bridge scene, that was a great first action scene. And I really liked how Doc Ock just thought he was in his own universe. And this was Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker. And there's a great scene on the bridge. I think it's very well, choreographed. And I really like that reveal for Doc Ock. Wait, you're not Peter Parker. And now he's understanding, okay, something's not right. The other action piece occurred at the apartment of Happy Hogan. And it's where everything kind of gets a little bit twisted after Peter's, how naive he can be, is really exposed. And I really enjoyed that scene. But yeah, there's one big moment in this film, was the return Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man. When they just first appeared on the big screen, a big smile came on my face. It's like, yes, they're doing it. It was so cool. I also really like their interaction between all three of these Spider-Men. They each have a different experience with them. And I quite like how they're just kind of figuring out what each Spider-Man's like being fascinated that Tobey has kind of the web blood, that he just makes webs come out of him. They're fascinated by that. They had a great dynamic with him. And I also especially enjoyed the scene with Andrew Garfield as he saved MJ, and that just look on his face, like he actually was able to save someone. I absolutely enjoyed that scene. Now, also, I really like just that we get to see Tobey back in the film. Andrew was just so enjoyable. I really enjoyed every single moment of it. It was so many great moments that I can't even think about. They were so good to see them. Oh, it's so cool. I was just so glad they brought them back. Now, I did say this movie had some emotional moments, and also shocking, and definitely one of them was when they killed Aunt May off, and she kind of can become the Uncle Ben for Peter, because, she kind of gets that. With great power comes great responsibility, and I absolutely was just moved. That's quite a big decision to make. And it really changes Peter. And I really like how it comes back at the end of the movie when he's just really about to just basically kill the Green Goblin. And, that's just anger that feels him. That was a powerful scene. I really enjoyed it. Especially with, Tobey Maguire kind of trying to talk to him about loss and everything. It was just a great scene. And of course, this film ends with the whole world forgetting Peter Parker. It's a really big choice that Peter had to make, and he realized that this is the only way to save everyone, even if it kind of can change him forever. So overall, No Way Home was absolutely entertaining. I had a blast watching it. It really was a celebration of almost 20 years of Spider-Man on the big screen, and I think Sony and Marvel Studios did a great job with it. And we now get to see Tom Holland into a whole new direction that I am really excited to see. Because, at the end, we get to see him now. He has really no one around him. He's on his own. He's in the apartment. He has to pay the rent. we get to see definitely something really exciting in the near future, and I cannot wait to see it. So again, let me know your favorite spoiler moment in Spider-Man No Way Home in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.